The Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic Sewing Machine has put your most favorite functions right here on the head frame near your hands and project. One question people always ask me about is the fix button. What does that do? Why is the light on? When is it not on? And so I want to just kind of take a few minutes and understand where that is and can be used. So first off, if the light is on before you're starting to stitch, that means you've probably used your scissor button at the end of your last row of sewing. That automatically will come on. So when you go to start, the fix is going to lock the stitches, and what it's doing is really making sure that the bobbin thread comes up and gets connected with the needle thread on the first stitch immediately. Now the next thing that you can use it for is when you push it while you're sewing, it will finish the pattern and then lock it for you. Now if you go ahead and just sew, and then you are stopped and do it, it's going to lock it and then keep going. So it's like an on-demand locking stitch wherever you need it to be. Now just a little note, I like a locking stitch, but usually that means after I've locked it, I need to cut it and then have the foot come up. So watch this. When you're sewing, if you actually utilize the scissor button, okay, it will do the locking, the fix, and the cut all at once. Now I had to push that while my fabric was being sewn. My foot was on the foot control. If I just push it when I'm stopped, I don't get the locking stitch. I just get a straight cut. So fix button is something that as you start to stitch, make sure that you kind of get used to using it because boy, it is nice. It will lock on demand when you want it to. Check out these other videos here for additional learning on the Viking Designer Epic.